As a young girl growing up, the only reason why I wanted to grow up was to braid my hair. I didn't sign up for all this adulthood wahala because adulting is hard. Hello, my name is Mefia and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my face here, kindly hit the subscribe button to be part of the Mef family, okay? Growing up, no one prepared us to be adults. No one actually told us how hard adulting is. Because tell me why all of a sudden my toothpaste is finished, my gas is finished, even my toiletries are finished, and I need to restock all of them. And it's not yet at the end of the month. Light is finished or your light bill is due, and you have to do that. Adulting is hard, right? And I'm just here to rant to you. Here are 5 things that are very hard about adulthood. I will suggest how you have to deal with it anyways because we don't have any option. Number one, the figure it out. Like everybody assumed that as an adult you have your life figured out. Even you as a teenager, you assume that by 25 you should have a car, by 25 you should have a house, by 25 you are married with kids. Like you already have this life planned in your head. In your mind, you think you have everything figured out at 25, and then 25 comes and life is looking at you like for pain because everything you planned does not work like that. Then you get to see the real life, and it is hard because people actually may think because of how you manage yours or because of how you deal with yours, people will think that you have everything figured out. Meanwhile, that is not true. And then we try our best to look good on social media, like we are posting only our happy moments on Facebook. So you are checking your former classmates out. You think that, oh, your former classmate has everything figured out, like the person is always happy in her pictures or her videos. So you think, or his videos, and you think everything is perfect. My dearest, everyone is going through a struggle. Everyone is trying to live this adulthood, trying to navigate adulthood. That is why you cannot do it without God. Two, money maths does not end. I cannot emphasize this enough because tell me why previously 50 cedis can take you a whole week, and then now 200 cedis cannot take up to a week. And then guess what? When the money is finished like that, you'll be stressed. You'll be wondering how that money got finished. Then you decide to do calculation and you realize that you spent every single coin of that money. It's so hard even when you're living alone because in your mind you think, oh, now that you're working, you'll be saving up. You save up thousands of cedis, and at the end of a year or two, you sent it to a landlord just because of where you're going to lay your head. Let me calm down because it is ghetto out here. Number three, relationships. Because around this age, most of your mates are married. Most of your mates have kids. It's like they are moving the ladder of life and you are just there. And talking stage, I don't know what has happened to talking stage now, but let's just scratch that. At this point, I just need arranged marriage because talking stage is hard. Tell me why a man will show interest, you converse one month, 2 months of consistency, and then after a while, all of a sudden, the man is busy. The work that wasn't busy is now busy. See, there was this guy I was talking to some time ago. I remember the guy was at work and we were chatting. And I'm like, are you not supposed to be at work? He said, oh, you are the perfect distraction. Oh, Lord have mercy. Perfect distractions. All of a sudden, within a month, he was suddenly busy. The work which he could, be testing whilst working, now he cannot touch his phone. It is hard navigating relationship all together, trying to get people you have the same values with. You meet a man, a fine gentleman, you get close to them, and then you realize that you both have different views, different values, and you cannot settle down or even date someone that you do not share common goals, you do not have same values. You see, tell me why you meet a guy who is also a believer or also a Christian, and then you say you're waiting till marriage, and the guy sees it as an insult because he is not waiting. Like, we are both Christians, so tell me why you're also not waiting. When the book, our manual, literally tells us to abstain. But Number four, you have to be strong, trying to be the good friend that you want. Like, you want a good friend, so you also want to try to be a good friend for everybody, but then sometimes it become overwhelming, but you don't have a choice. because you want to be a good friend, you want to be there for everybody, but there are times that you just want to zoom out of life, zoom out of everything, just be on your own, but you cannot, because you have to have a social life to have meaningful connections or meaningful friendships, so that in times that you really need them to, they will be there for you. And then lastly, work. If you try to navigate work, school, life, social life, everything all together is draining. But then when you want to rest too, you feel guilty about it, because life is not waiting for anybody. Life is on the move. Everybody is running. But here's the good news. Take a break. Adulting is hard, but you need to take a breather. You need to take a break. When you feel like life is overwhelming, please take a break. The money you are saving, take a break. They say, Abana Homa Kraman Kanipa. See this book, 100 Envelope Savings Challenge, which I've been doing. See, I saved this place. This is 100, 99, 98, 97. So I saved every envelope 100. I removed this 200, this 100 last week, just to go for a movie date, a solo movie date at the cinema, because I really wanted it. I really needed it to distress and to bring my mind back to life, right? So you need to take a breather to make life easy for you as an adult. And then lastly, you cannot do it without God. Me, dear, I don't know how you have been doing it for this long, but personally, it's been God. Since I figured out everything, like, say, I cannot do anything without Him. And there's this statement I always use: I do my best and allow God to handle the rest. Things that I know they are out of my strength, they are out of my control, I don't stress myself over it too much. Yes, I may think about it sometimes. The Bible says that be anxious for nothing. Do you get it? So the anxiety will come about life, trying to put everything together. The anxiety will come, but the Bible says, be anxious about nothing. But by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, make your request known. And the peace that transcends human understanding. So when you are going through all these things, take the breather, calm down, pray, and submit it to God and ask Him to do everything for you. Because on my here, the Bible says that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So He is the one who is going to strengthen you. Oh, because one casa dear, you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail. You're gonna fail so bad. And I'm not even capping. Anyway, so that's all for this video. I really hope that everything I've said in this video resonates with you. Kindly leave a comment here, okay? Don't just watch and scroll. Please leave a comment here and let's get interactive in the comment section. Tuesdays we do sit down and chit chat videos, and then Fridays we do vlogs. So until next time, stay blessed. Bye bye.